that we're the directors of this show, 13 Ways to Screw Up Your College Essay. So every year, towards the end of the year, Drama Club hosts what they call a Senior Directed 1F, which is basically, instead of the adults directing the show, the seniors directing. So we are responsible for the audition process, the casting, setting up rehearsals, setting up the scene, practicing lines, and so much more. And this year it couldn't have been any more stressful, as we had roughly 1 month to get an entire show on. For record, colleges are usually 3 months, so this was definitely a problem. But thankfully, the cast all came through and did their best. Now, before we begin, a few simple house rules. 1, please silence all your cell phones. Make sure you do that because no one likes it when a cell phone comes on in some scene. 2nd, if you ever need to leave for any reason, please do so quietly and respectfully.
If there's emergency, there's doors on either side and also in the back, so please.
Just look for a glowing exit sign. Without further ado, thank you and enjoy the show.
We're short?
We are short.
By how much?
That's the kicker. Just one.
One student?
One stupid student.
Are you kidding me? The dean really thinks one student is going to make a difference.
He's convinced that if we can enroll one more student this year, all our financial problems will be solved.
Are you kidding me? But what are we going to do? We finished all our interviews last week.
Give the waitlisted files a call.
The waitlist? Oh, God.
Hey, our backs are against the wall. If we don't get one person to enroll by today, we're out of here.
All right, I'll start making calls. Good luck.
Keep your head up. The waitlisted kids aren't as bad as you think they are.
Carly, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Did you have any trouble finding the girl going?
That's a personal question I'm not gonna get into.
Well, shall we get started?
Sometimes.
So let me start by telling you about how this university differs from others in the state. So we're a smaller state school with the resources of big universities, such as a faculty of practicing professionals and amazing internships.
That's so good to hear. When I applied in state, I was worried about getting overwhelmed by the huge class sizes.
Well, that's exactly the atmosphere we try to avoid here. Now, have you got the major yet?
That is my mother you are talking about. Oh dear, you didn't just ask to see my mom in a two-piece bathing suit, did you?
No, I didn't.
Let me explain. I have a condition called chronic ischemic. It's a neurological condition where one person is rendered unable to hear a question correctly.
And by correctly, you mean?
When you ask me a question, I hear a completely different one.
I see. How come I've never heard from a question like this before?
Eleanor Roosevelt, probably. I should probably given this to you, and I first arrived, sorry.
Well, Harley, I don't know what to do exactly. You see, a college interview is primarily asking questions.
So if a deaf person came in, would you just refuse to do an interview?
No, I make sure a translator fluent in sign language is able to aid in the interview.
Well, I'm sorry that the AMA refuses to a CQM as a legitimate disorder, but I try to live my life as normal as possible. So can you please treat me like any other student who would come in here for an interview?
Well, I suppose you're right. Shall we continue?
It's in Argentina, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is. So, what extracurricular activities are you interested in?
7th grade, Melissa Blanc. We both had braces.
What's your
It was
favorite?
kind of awkward.
What's your favorite subject?
I would say South Pike, except during rush hour.
What's your favorite color?
Every Sunday.
Using this figure is just completely pointless.
I'm sorry, I don't know much about the salvatory.
Well, that went well. Thank you for coming in. Do you need directions to get back on I-40?
Cookie Monster? I kind of like the googly eyes. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Hi, thank you for coming in at such short notice.
Hi, I'm ready for the My life has just been so busy lately.
Oh, yeah? What?
Oh, you know, summer programs, trying to get into prestigious schools, and on top of all that, being filmed for a documentary.
A documentary, really?
Yeah, really there's this guy, he's like doing this really realistic piece about teens all over the globe, and they just thought it was interesting, I guess.
So, they follow you around everywhere?
Yeah, and I probably should have mentioned this on the phone. They're right outside the door.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I know it's weird and everything, but like, you know, they're very calm, very respectful, very quiet. You hardly know they're there.
I'm sure they are, it's just, I have a reputation around the school, and I don't
Yeah,
like...
don't worry, I get it. You wanna keep yourself kind of like under disguise, if you know what I mean. But if you just sign this contract and then check this box, we'll make sure your license is used anyway. You'll pull your face. Plus, it's great publicity for the school.
Okay, I guess, but you sure you'll blur my face?
Yes, positive. Your life is not used in anyway.
Okay, it's not that I don't trust you, it's just, I can't be too careful.
He signed it!
Great. Hey, how's it going? All right, look, Kim, you're making it to college rounds now, okay? So I need you to be serious about this. I need you to be big, loud, and mean. I want to hate you so much I don't even want to look at you. You need to be the next Jessica Simpson, the next fat guy on Biggest Loser. I need you to be the next Sanjaya. Let's up the alpha factor, all right? And action!
I thought you said this was for a documentary.
Cut it! Come on, man, can't you just do your job? Look, just ask a couple questions and we'll be out of your hair, all right?
She said this was for a documentary.
Yes, it's for a documentary. It's premiering on the T4 network at 10 o'clock on Sundays.
T4, the reality TV music channel with those horrible shows about spoiled birthdays and karaoke drama queens.
Huh, you're a fan. Nice. Yeah, that. So, let's move it along, please.
No! I won't. I can't be on that channel.
Well, maybe you should have looked at that contract, my friend. If you don't do this, you'll be fined $20,000.
20,000?
Look, man, we're not asking you to do anything crazy, okay? Just ask a couple questions and we'll be out of your hair, all right?
Fine.
Thank you.
Bye.
Kim, remember what we talked about. And action!
Okay, Kim.
It's Kim Burrell. The E is silent.
Okay, Kim Burrell. What made you interested in our university?
First of all, it's a party. Second of all, you like some totes hot guys, like totes and totes.
Tough to say. Well, is there anything else you're interested in? Maybe your major?
What do you mean by major?
You know your major, your college degree?
What do you mean by degree? Like how hot it is outside?
No, what? You don't know what a college degree is?
No, I totally don't. At least I'm not old like you.
Cut! All right, Kim, that was perfect. That was absolutely stunning. You were loud, you were mean. Oh, I was so disgusted. If I was watching at home, I would have thrown a controller at the TV. That was beautiful.
Oh yeah, and we're doing this professional. We should have like make him look super creepy and make it look like he was hitting on me.
Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of that. I have some shots of him, but in slow motion will make him look horrible.
Hi, is Adina in? No, can you ask him how he would feel if the university were here in a documentary? Thank you.
And our women's basketball team, well, not nationally ranked, has made it to the AA tournament for the last several years. And if you're not interested in that level of commitment, we have several clubs to play at a more casual level. You know, I feel like I've been talking this entire time. You've been awful shy. I don't think I feel so good. I wonder what gave you that idea.
Yeah, I'm totally on it. Yeah, I'll switch my 5 o'clock to a 6, my Tuesday to a Friday, and switch some things up next month. I totally got this, Chief. I got it!
Excuse me?
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Hi, feel like we're on a great conversation. I can feel it. Yeah, Chief, I'm back. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm excited. We're gonna blow people's minds and blow this out of the water. Yeah, manana. Oh, thank you so much for your general patience and your attitude. You're an ace in all. Oh, in a memento. It's Pedro now. Marty. Bite your money where your mouth is, Marty, Marty! Ah! Marty. He's a jerk, but you gotta love him. You can trust him with pencil, though. All right, let's get this started.
You're Brianna? You're 30 minutes late.
Yeah. I had this conference call, this nightmarish lunch meeting, and the girl one day,
Well, it's inconvenient for me, and I have another appointment in like, where's my wife? 5 minutes.
And I got a meet and greet in like 5 minutes, so can we both go through this?
All right, well, let's get started.
Okay, I'm taking the reins here. We're skipping the whole you ask me questions part. So let me tell you who I am. I am a self-motivator. I am extremely competitive, and I'm the life of the party. And I love your nature of economic nature and its ties to Harvard business. And I am very interested in your Greek solstice. I'm either no pi, pi beta, or delta chi beta. Whatever my flesh class is going to be. And my stats are well above your average. So you're in the boat, I'm trying to swim. Let's do this, okay? You good?
No, not at all.
Cranberries, baby?
Yeah.
What up, Buttercup? Yeah. I got this lame face to face. Yeah, Jamie, I know that. This is the Brisa you're talking to.
Lily, thank you for coming in at such short notice.
Oh, please. It was no trouble at all.
So tell me about yourself. What studies you like in school? What hobbies you have? Stuff like that.
Hobbies? I have a few, I suppose. I used to be really into swimming, but I haven't. Not since that day.
Are you okay? We don't have to.
No. It's okay. I need to talk about it. It was a blistering hot summer day, and Bill Blakemore, Huff Cupsy's local weatherman, told us that it was going to be one of the hottest days in recorded history. I ignored his warnings, however, and went swimming that day, because swimming, it was my life, and life doesn't stop. Not even for a handsome man with salt and pepper hair and a nice blue suit. But I went to the pool that morning, got on my swimsuit, did my morning stretches, and that's when I saw him. A little boy with fiery red hair, teetering on the edge of the pool. Before I could even think to warn him, he fell into the watery abyss. His body thrashed out violently. His eyes closed shut from the sting of chlorine, and his voice silenced from the amount of water he was inhaling. I swam over to try and save him, but I was too late. That was 8 years ago, and I haven't set foot in a pool since.
Lily, that was very brave of you to share with me. To see a death like that,
He didn't die. He did? Well, oh, the lifeguard pulled him out.
well, even witnessing a near-death experience,
He was only in the water for a few seconds before the lifeguard pulled him out.
he was?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was too late.
It was too late for me. I couldn't save him because I was too late.
Okay, so you saw a child fall into water, and the lifeguard pulled him out immediately after, and that... Okay, you know what? Let's just continue. So, why are you going to come to the school? What interests you about it?
There are many reasons, I suppose, but only one that truly matters. My best friend, Amanda Baker, and I, we're leaving Mr. Rod's excessively boring geometry class, when she asked me if I ever thought about applying to any colleges or universities, and I said, yeah, I guess. She then told me about this university, how her sister was going here, and how the education was fantastic. And I was like, okay. I was flippant and disregarded my best friend's words of advice with just two little inarticulate words, and those words were the last I ever said to Amanda.
Ellie, I'm so sorry. I can't imagine how awful that must have been for you losing a best friend like that.
It was. It really was.
How old was Amanda when she passed?
Huh?
Died.
She didn't die.
What?
No, she's going to Yale in the fall. She's really smart.
But I thought you said that was the last time you spoke to her.
Yeah, we had a bit of a falling out after that.
Falling out like a big fight, or
No, we just went our separate ways. It was mutual.
okay, so let me get this straight. You witnessed a child fall into the pool who was immediately picked up by lifeguards, and you lost touch with a friend, and these were the events that shaped your life and caused you this much emotional distress?
You weren't there. You don't know what it's like to be there and see it.
Well, I really need a few moments. So, of course. And I know it's really not my place, but you might want to consider some kind of therapy.
Oh, yes, therapy. I went to therapy once. I was feeling optimistic.
And that was Wipeout.
Okay, well,
And now, your orchestral opening to Sweeney Todd.
Hi, Ellie, yes. Hi. You're great. Take a seat. Sure. Let's see here. You know, we never missed your college essay. Is that right? Yeah. I'm not sure what happened. Do you have a copy of it? Oh, absolutely. I have it right here. Oh, great. Thank you. Oh, this is your college essay? That's right. But this is a picture of a girl in a pink dress saying, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's look at your transcript, shall we? You have no GPA? That's right. And according to this, you have perfect attendance, yet you refuse to do any of your homework or take any tests. Well, now, how about that? Well, Kelly, I'm not sure how you got this far. You can't go to a university without a GPA.
Perhaps you'd like to see my recommendation.
No, Kelly, no university, let alone ours, is going to. This is a picture of a cat saying meow. Meow. Well, it was wonderful to meet you. Oh, absolutely. You take care. Okay. Meow.
Oh,
sorry, I didn't know. You,
what?
you're awake?
Yes, I'm awake.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were asleep.
I'm not sleeping. Oh,
Okay, well, shall we get started?
whatever.
Okay. So what made you interested in this college?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Is there anything you like to do on your free time?
I like eating. That kind of wipes me out.
Yeah? Anything else?
Well, I did try to start a nap club once, but it was just so hard.
To start a club where you nap.
Yeah, we had to fill out all kinds of paperwork and stuff. It's just too much. Whew.
Jeff,
What?
have you ever been inspired to do anything?
Actually, now that I think about it, I was watching the news once, and they were covering a story about a woman who had a stroke, and how they couldn't get her up.
how she had to eat and breathe with all these tubes and machines in order to function, and how she never ended up waking up.
So this inspired you to maybe go into healthcare or even medicine?
No, I was jealous. This woman got to do literally nothing. She got to lay in bed all day, she got to eat with machines and breathe with machines. She didn't have to do anything, and the TV was on all day. Man, I'd like to live like that.
So this inspired you to be in a coma?
Totally. What's wrong?
I'm just tired.
Oh, me too.
And nobody, none of us, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. Whoa.
You're obviously very talented, but I cannot stress this enough. This is not the audition for the Zero program, so a monologue and 2 songs really aren't.
Oh, trouble? We've got trouble right here in the River City, and that starts with P and rhymes with P, and that P stands for pool.
Well, your grades and recommendations all look good.
Thank you.
So is there anything else you can tell me about yourself? Maybe something that's off the page?
Yeah, let's see. I never played any sports in high school, but I did play in a few rec leagues for volleyball, soccer, basketball. I volunteer at a soup kitchen every month. I'm a practicing vampire. Oh, and I teach sailing during the summer at a sleepaway camp. Is this the kind of thing you're looking for?
Yeah. Can you maybe elaborate a little on
The soup kitchen? Well, I actually got into it because of my parents. They're very big on community service.
Yeah, no, not that. Sorry. I thought you said you were a practicing vampire.
Oh yes, it's practically my whole life.
Okay. So you think you're a vampire?
Oh no, I don't think I'm a vampire. That would be, oh, no.
So I think I'm a little lost
I'm a
here.
practicing vampire. It's completely different.
Okay. No.
Would you like to know what a practicing vampire is? So basically, I just live my entire life in preparation of one day I'll hopefully turn into a vampire.
Turn into.
So I'll sleep in a coffin, avoid garlic, eat bloody meat, chew with my fangs, and yeah, just hopefully that one day, if I'm diligent enough, I will turn into a vampire.
Oh. Well, what are you doing here? Aren't vampires not allowed to walk around during the day?
That's a common stereotype. Vampires, just like humans, are allowed to just walk freely in the sunlight without the slightest irritation to the skin.
Oh, I see. You're one of them Twilight vampires.
Was that an attempt at humor?
Oh.
Because I didn't find it funny. In fact, I didn't find it funny at all. I find it pretty insulting and quite vampirist.
Vampires, Elizabeth! You are not going to turn into a vampire. There were no such things as vampires.
Wow, that might be the most insulting thing I've ever heard in my life. And when I get a hold of the NVUA, you're going to have a public relation nightmares on your hands.
NVUA?
NVUA, the National Vampires Union's Give it his blood.
Okay. Well, you go call the NVUA, say hi to Dracula and Nosferatu, and all those little Twilight kids.
Oh, you know what? Sure I will. Because we're all just the same to you. I expected more out of this university.
Union for vampires.
Wow, and the entire audience is just completely trash.
Oh, man.
Oh, Needless to say, that is the last time I ever go to SeaWorld.
Well, Ben, I gotta tell you, everything looks great. Solid SATs, GPA well above school's average. In your essay, to be honest, it was quite moving.
Well, I mean, this is such a great university. I'd be honored to attend.
We'd be lucky to have you. Have you applied anywhere else?
No, just here.
Okay, great.
So,
Yeah?
am I in?
No, not yet. I have to pass this to my supervisors, and it's a process.
Sit down.
What?
Sit down, won't you?
Is there a problem?
Depends on you. You see, for reasons I cannot entirely disclose at this time, it is a very serious situation. It is entirely vital that I attend this university. Very vital indeed. I was hoping that I would receive an answer today. I have meticulously planned for this very moment. Years of SAT prep classes, countless AP classes, numerous school credit classes, all in the hopes of being accepted. So I hoped to receive an answer today.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't have the authority to just let you in.
There are forces at play here, forces that you cannot possibly begin to comprehend. So it is vital, not just for me, but for everybody in the school, the faculty, the entire student body, that I be accepted into this university. Lives hang in the balance. You don't want to be held for the loss of life, do you?
No, of course not. But how is me letting you in going to save lives?
The world is a series of connections and plans. Every human being affects another. Every decision has a consequence. And the decision you're about to make right now will be the most important one you will ever make.
Ben, you're being incredibly vague. Besides, it's not as simple as me just letting you in.
An oral agreement is legally binding in this state. So in fact, it is that simple.
Look, it's practically a done deal. I'm going to write you a great recommendation, and with your stats...
No, that's not what I'm asking for.
Well, I have another perspective coming in at 1, so...
No, you don't. Your 4 o'clock canceled this morning. You don't have another appointment until Rebecca Smith at 4:45.
Did you break into my email or something? You know, I'm not sure what happened, but I'm going to have to call security. Hello?
Phone troubles?
Hello?
Door's locked, and we're 10 stories up. So the window wouldn't be a very safe option either.
All right, who are you?
The name is but a label, and I go by many labels. But what matters right now is the answer that you will give me.
But I don't have the authority. It won't...
Tis but a blackout, my friend. Circuits break all the time.
Please, I don't have any real authority.
Then there's no reason not to say it.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing this. You are. And it can all go away with just 3 little words.
But it won't!
No! That's not what I'm looking for! Say it! Just say it!
All right, you've been accepted! You've been accepted! You're being enrolled in the fall semester upon hearing of your acceptance!
Oh man, that's great! Oh, I can't even begin to... I gotta call my mom. It was really nice to meet you.
Was this your card? Diamond, then there must be a jack.
Still not my card.
Dang it, I was practicing all week.
Look, I'm happy you brought these outside of school, but can we get back to the interview?
Of course. After you show me the card underneath your seat.
Rules on how to play Texas Hold'em.
And who makes the rules but a king?
Hey, that's actually my card.
Really?
No.
Okay, let's do this. Pick a number from 1 to 5,000. Wait, tell me your favorite color. Then pick a number.
Not one.
Not a single one.
Oh, this is bad.
This is extremely bad.
You must have been too critical. There must have been one thing you recommend.
Hey, if you want to look through my files, be my guest. If they're gonna look through my files, we'll look through yours.
What does practicing vampire?
Oh, look at Ben. He's got a near perfect SAT score. And his GPA.
No!
What's SAT?
No! Just trust me. Just trust me.
Hi, my name's Emily Corda. I have an appointment at 5.
Oh, yes, right! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I got a little sidetracked.
No, no problem. Should I wait?
No, please, come in!
Oh, God.
Thank you. Let's see. Wow, Emily. Valedictorian of your class. They decided already?
Normally they wait until the end of the year, but I guess my GPA was just too high for anyone to catch up to me. I mean, there are very bright students at the school. I'm just as surprised as you to find out it's early.
Also really impressed with the amount of after-school programs you've amassed. First-year cellist, president of the student council, and treasurer of something called the Relief Club.
It was a club formed by me and 3 friends. It's sort of a public outreach. We do shelter meals, food drives, build houses. There really wasn't anything like that at our school.
Well, Emily, we should tell you that
I am so sorry. I normally never leave my phone on, but this is my mom, and I didn't tell her to call me unless it was really, really urgent.
no, it's okay. You're
I
fine.
am so sorry. I'll be quick. Hello? Any news? Oh my god! Oh my god, I got it! I'm officially an Ivy League! And what about the scholarship? Oh my god, they hardly give out money like that, let alone